For this tutorial, I'm using contrasting thread, fabric and zipper, but you of course usually would have everything match. So to begin, what I like to do is trim away the top of my invisible zipper because you don't need that full length. So I zip it down, pinch them together so that they're paired together perfectly, and I trim away about 1 centimeter. I think I went a little bit shy here. I probably should have done 1 centimeter to 1.5 centimeters. Then just unzip your zipper, lay it down, good side facing up. Then you're going to want to grab your invisible zipper foot and put that on your machine. You can see here that it has the 2 channels which are designed for opening up that invisible zip. And if you're using a domestic machine, you will just instead install your domestic invisible zipper foot, which has the exact same attributes underneath of the left-right channels that open up that zip. With that zip good side facing up, you're going to grab this corner, flip it left side, and then pop it in that corner. You can also see here why I trimmed that edge so that I can pop it flush to the corner. Now we are going to lift that foot up and pop it down with the zip going through the left-hand channel. So begin with a back stitch and then sew all the way down to the end of the zipper, and then ensure you finish again with a back stitch. Now with the left-hand side installed, I am just going to flip this over like this so that the zip is now good side facing up and we're back to our original position, so that we can now move on to the right side. So flip that zip over once to the right and insert that into the corner, making sure that those edges are flush. So repeating the same steps as before, begin with a back stitch, sew all the way down to the base of the zip, and then finish with a back stitch. With that done, you just want to grab those edges and pull up that zip. And once you've zipped that up and you look at the front, you can see how close that finish is. If you had the zipper the same color, you would not be able to see the zip at all. So the next thing you're going to want to do is close up that side seam there at the base underneath the zip. So I'm just going to grab that fabric, fold it over and change over my zipper. I have an industrial grade machine, so I am just changing over my zipper foot to a narrow zipper, but you're going to use this. A zipper foot here. See how it has a hole on the left and right hand side? That's so that you can alternate sides when you're closing something up, or alternating sides on the zip. So I'm just finessing with the seams here, making sure that they're both facing the same side and they're flush to each other, because if one's folded, you'll sew over the top of it. So if you are using a domestic machine, when you clip in your zipper foot, make sure that the zipper foot is clicked so that the needle is going through the right hand side. So once that is placed down and you've put that foot down on the fabric, use the dial on the side of your machine that toggles the needle left and right. Toggle it so that it is situated exactly where we last finished stitching with the red thread on that zip. So once that is lined up perfectly, then you can do a little back stitch to begin and sew all the way down, and then finish again with a back stitch. And that is it. That is how you install an invisible zipper. You'll see here that it's really nice and seamless. You'll also note that this is why I like to have my patterns done in 2 segments, and why I don't overlock the 2 together, because I like to press open that seam. So when the skirt is against your body or whatever it may be, it has a really nice flat, clean profile. Looking in here, you can also see that little join of why it was so important to link up those 2 stitches together so it's nice and seamless. But yeah, I hope that was helpful.